Doom, the Corrupted Gauntlet is a custom-built point-based community challenge in which you solve a variety of combat challenges meant to test your abilities and teach you mechanics to become a true Grandmaster Doomslayer. Now this works for any Doom game and you can customize your own version. I'll explain how this point system works, and then, not just the challenges themselves, but their funny names and their actual reasoning behind them. The Grandmaster Challenge goes a lot more insane than you realize. This first challenge is called Episode 1 because the final round is themed after Doom 1993, and it's a fitting name to start with. You have Standard, which gives you 1 point, Elite 2, Master 3, and Grandmaster 4, and eventually you'll be able to chain maps together to achieve a total game score, not just one level. So this means you can have a total of 10 points per map, and you can mix and match the challenges you beat, but to get, say, a Master tier, you'll need to be proficient at that level overall. The standard challenge of this map is called We're in the Fun Zone Now, Marty. You clear all 3 rounds and you don't die, not even once, for 1 point. Elite is Hold My Beer FC. No BFC is allowed through the entire rounds, for 2 points. The Master Challenge is Time Too Young to Die. Finish with 1 minute 30 seconds or more on the clock. And the Grandmaster is The Right to Baron's Arms. You need to kill or execute the 2 Barons last. Now let's talk about each of those challenges because they do go a lot deeper than you realize. Standard, you just defeat the level. It's meant to be a good base point to show that you understand the mechanics of the challenge. No BFC Elite Challenge means that you need to focus on just your weapons and not have a room clearing emergency button of sorts to get yourself out of it. The Time Challenge means that you need to understand how to defeat enemies quickly, understand what to do when they spawn, understand the combinations of the weapons that you want to use to get that speed, but also being a calculated aggression and not doing it too quickly to where you get sloppy and die. Now the last one, the Grandmaster Challenge, is by far the coolest, so I've got to tell you about that. So it's a Grandmaster Challenge because it teaches you several advanced mechanics individually to tie together in your main gameplay loop. It's counterintuitive to what you want to do, so it definitely takes you out of your comfort zone. So a strategy that I thought of and the reasoning behind it. You use the Heaven Splitter rune to stun the Barons, taking away their main strength in this challenge, movement. Now this also ensures that you don't kill them by accident too early. Use the small enemy parries to trigger it, teaching you a valuable skill for regular play, being able to use enemies against themselves, also dispatching of them quickly when they've become completely useless to you. You'll want to use the fodder to shield zoom around the arena to outrun the Barons, or even up to the Kako for the Glory Strike if you want, a sort of meat hook node. You'll also be able to parry the Baron strikes in order to help send you flying away from them since you can't really fight them yet. This means that you may want to take a parry from behind, teaching you situational awareness, watching the threat indicators on screen, and listening to your surroundings so you're able to time a parry that you can't even see. Positioning is key here. You get stuck in a corner and you can't just BFC the Barons out of your way, you have to parry through them, find another way out, or don't even get in the situation in the first place. Now these Barons are major pressure units, while you have lighter ranged units pelting you from a distance. They complement each other, and so you want to use everything to your advantage while learning the concept of target prioritization or choosing specific targets for a purpose along the way. That is a whole lot, but it's awesome. And you may have noticed that these challenges are not based on the sliders or any difficulty setting. Well, why not? Wouldn't that make it easy? Just turn up the numbers and make it harder? Well, yeah, but I didn't want to do that for a couple reasons, and see if you can figure out why. These are supposed to be a puzzle, problem solving and using abilities to fix a problem. Thinking outside of the box. They teach you mechanics and skills that you can use in your regular gameplay to become a stronger player. It's a new type of challenge with mechanics that do things in a way that the sliders can't. And to top it all off, that means that anyone at any level with any settings are able to understand and practice these mechanics and use them to their gameplay. It's not gated just behind the nightmare difficulty. And the reason this is also interesting is because once you conquer these at your base skills, maybe you say, hey, I did this at 100% game speed, now I want to see if I can be a Grandmaster at 150% game speed, or you might want to tone it down. It is completely customizable, completely accessible, and goes outside of the box in a way that just changing numbers can't, teaching you mechanics and abilities to take in your regular campaign gameplay, or wherever you decide to play. Now I'm curious to create more challenges like this since this is just episode 1, I'm already planning on more, and it really depends on what the community makes of this. The sky is truly the limit in what could be done to expand this Ripatorium or any other Doom gameplay past its limits. Now the true question is, did you recognize all the puns that I included in these challenge names? That's the fun part of this all, is making up some funny names to go in with these challenges as well. Let me know in the comments if you figured out the secrets behind all this, and check out the next breakdown here.